Yo, what's up, my dude? Ugh, I'm awake. Hello, hello, hello. I've got a cricket on my desk. Just kind of sat down and then a cricket hopped up. That's nice. Oh, gosh. Brain is so foggy. Maybe we can go a day without me being interrupted by maintenance. That'd be nice. Wow, there's two people online on my friends list. Two. No. Oh no. That's it. Game's dead. Okay. My gosh. I'm awake. All right, let's go build some more rep. If I don't get interrupted by maintenance today, I might actually get this this next level of the bounty hunter rep done. I think I'm about halfway through. Let's have a look. Yeah, over halfway. I reckon we can get this done today. I just ignore the additional context where I can. That should be good.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System. Vehicle selected. Stand by.
Don't you dare jump in my coffee. This cricket is a big ass cricket as well. I'm not quite sure how it's I think it must be one that escaped when I was feeding the tarantulas. Radar is done. Contracts, HRT. Boom. Power is still good.
Takeoff complete. Landing gear raised. Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now on.
And here comes the fighting to get to the mission locations. They need to fix this shit, man. I hope it's actually fixed in 4.0.2. Hey Souls, how's it going, dude? My cat's tracked down crickets I let loose. Yeah, I have like thought about getting a cat, but the thing that's kind of put me off getting a cat is the health issues we've had with Mum's dog. You know, it cost me, when she started having the seizures, it cost me £1,000 just to keep her at the vet's overnight. And then ever since, my sister has been paying like £150 a month for medication. I mean, man, I do like the idea of having, you know, a cat or a dog, but if you're unlucky and that cat or dog has health issues, then, you know, it gets expensive. Is there anything I can jump to? No, fuck all. This for me is one of the most annoying bugs in 4.0. And I know that you can Alt F4 and load back in, but I don't want to be Alt F4ing literally and reloading my game every 2 minutes. And by the time the game loads, I'd be at the mission location anyway. It's got a 7900 XTX, nice. I refunded it a while ago. Wait, what? As in you refunded it and then it arrived? Hey, Bravo, how's it going, dude? I mean, if you got free shit, then sounds like a win to me, dude. The radar, they need to make the radar way more transparent. I find it so hard to see anything on there. Because the dots are way too small. And the radar is way too bright. Well, it doesn't need to be closer. The issue with that, Aurelian, is it's the same issue as the MFDs, right? Like in some ships, the MFDs look really small, and in other ships, they look really small, really big. What the issue actually is the camera's positioning from the MFDs and the radar. Like here, the camera, to be fair, if I turn... Watch this. So if I change the field of view, put it back down, all right? Look. The thing is, I like having the extra field of view, all right? But this still doesn't make it any easier for me to read because I can't see the dots over the brightness of all the fucking lines, all right? That and the fact that they're all jaggy because whatever reason is causing that, all right? And the dots are so small. And also, with all due respect to CIG, I don't need to see a model of a ship on my radar. I don't. All you're doing is making it harder to see again, and then when you have a model of a ship on there, I then can't see the other shit that model is covering. Like, I don't know why they made these decisions, but they were not good decisions. Like, I can understand the idea of having the models of ships on there if you're on, say, an Idris or a Javelin, right? Not in a fighter. Like, holy shit. I really hope they fix this bug with not having a distance to the mission objective. That's really annoying. Just makes it so much harder to merge. I don't know when I should start shooting. Oh, there goes my tail. I can't even see those targets on my radar at all. Like, what the fuck? How far away? Like 9 kilometers. Oh, now they show up right on the edge. It depends what angle you're at. That's so dumb. If they're directly behind you, you just... Oh, no. There we go. It's just so badly designed. All right. Next mission. I tell you what I think caused that. I think it... Somewhere along the lines, concept art was made. And then the person who was actually building it in the game built it to look exactly like the concept art without actually thinking about the functionality, and then it was just never really tested. Let's see if I can actually jump to this. I also miss I think I much prefer 2D radars to 3D radars. The only issue with the 2D radars was that it didn't really give you a distance scale, which that would have been nice. There are definitely ways that could have done that. But yeah, 2D radars are just so easy to read. It's basically an RWR, right? That's what I was just saying, Souls, right? But that's only on the mission objective. Like, if you're not doing a mission, you still have the distance to your target. Oh, this feels so slow, man. Next. If I can get my bounty hunter rep maxed out, I'm gonna fuck off to Pyro and see if we can hunt some players. How's the ammo situation on the heart? I mean, it's very rare for me to actually run out. Okay, here's another one that we're just gonna have to slow boat to. I can't look at Reddit, man. Everything is just so depressing at the moment. Holy shit. This one's really awkward. There's literally nothing I can really jump towards. Let me just jump from OM to OM. Let's see if I can cut it. The thing is, they're so short that it's really... Well, my quantum drive doesn't even work. Fantastic. There we go. Oh, it's in space anyway. That was me trying to cancel my quantum. Oh, it's way more than a few fights, dude. Like, this is going to be my third one. I can probably do quite a few more. I can probably do about 10. Maybe more. Just depends what it is that you're fighting. Who it is that you're fighting. How good your aim is. Trade that piece of shit in the middle just to have the distance you'd lock target back. And oh, 100%, dude. I was saying that a few minutes ago. Like, how the fuck are you supposed to merge on a target, man? Like, how are you supposed to know when to fire your guns? Like, what? At the moment, the thing that I'm using to know when to fire my guns is this. When I see the hit annunciator flashing, I know that the target's shooting their gun. So that's not when I start shooting, but that's when I start preparing in my head I go, okay, I'm gonna have to start shooting here in a second, you know. I use that to know when to start wriggling, and then essentially I just wait until I see the silhouette of the ship. But this is, again, this is what I just keep ranting about, right? It's there's not one thing that's annoying. There's just so many things that just make the experience miserable. And again, I'm clearly not the only one. I've got 250 people on my friends list, and there are 2 people online. 2. And the people on my friends list are the most hardcore Star Citizen players, right? Like, I feel like that says a lot. Shooting at me. Wait, am I not decoupled? Am I? Oh, we're good. Go to Starfarer. Oh god. Yeah, this is gonna eat up my ammo. Also, did my radar unlock? I don't know. I can't use my cursor. Fuck. Yeah, it did unlock. Oh my god, dude. So the lock doesn't work anymore. Amazing. That explains why I couldn't see those targets on my radar before. Oh, no, it's actually a Scorpius. Various wings folded out. Nice.
Shields online. Target destroyed. Shields offline.
See you later, suckers. Alright, next. Okay, so stops me from turning the ship sometimes. Is there a button to press to reactivate it? I'm a noob. Okay, so stops me from being able to turn the ship. I mean, I feel like that should only happen if you're holding F for the interaction. Like, are you getting this kind of cursor? Because if so, that's because you're hitting F. Other than that, if you hit Z, I think it turns the camera in the cockpit. I can't think of anything else that would do it.
Is now on. All systems offline.
That's close enough. My radar's reset again. Dude, that's really, really... Why did my camera just zoom in? What the fuck? So it looks like it resets when you jump from moon to moon.
Oh yes, Daddy.
Yeah, it might be the Z. I'd just be super conscious of that because it is handy to have that keybind. Hey, moms, you're right, dude.
Shields online. Target destroyed. Shields offline.
All right, we're good. I thought I just lost those quantum markers directly in front of me. Nice. All right, next mission. How's the rep looking? It's so slow. I think my radar didn't reset that time, so maybe it's just it just randomly resets.
Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off. Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off.
There he is.
Shields online. Target destroyed. Shields
Probably gonna be the quickest one of the day. Oh, pardon me. We are absolutely blasting through these. Can I please enter quantum?
Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off. Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off.
260 kilometers slow boating. I love it. There's no way I'll cut my quantum. A third to go. And the radar hasn't reset again. I'd love to know what causes that. Hey Cam Jam, how you doing, man? You alright? Hey, Tomsky, you're right, dude. Why would you let your fucking tire get that bad? Holy shit, dude. Blows my mind. And that's the Motor UK subreddit. This isn't an American post. The really bad tires are normally from the Americans. What? Why is this in the Motor UK subreddit? I'm so confused. Oh, there was probably somebody on a biking. Detained Britain's Craig and Lindsay Foreman have been charged in Iran with espionage, the country's judiciary news agency has said. Mr. and Mrs. Foreman were arrested in the city of Kerman in January, but news of the detention on unspecified security charges emerged last week. Blah, blah. Yep, the couple had been on a motorbike trip. Again, Itchy Boots was literally in Iran a few weeks ago, and I literally said, one of these days it's gonna happen. And, you know, as much as I really enjoy Itchy Boots' content, I won't really have much sympathy when the world is in the state that it's in. If you go to Russia, if you go to Iran, right, you really do risk this shit happening to you. And if you're asking why would they do that, it's you would be a bargaining chip. Because if you're American, if you're British, what that does is it basically allows Iran to go, okay, if you want this person back, you have to give us X. Right? And that X is normally you have to give us this Iranian spy back, right? So they're basically trading somebody who's not a spy for somebody who may potentially actually be a spy. A good example of that is Brittany Greer, or whatever her name was, the American basketball player, I think they were. The Americans traded a basketball player for an arms dealer. Like, fuck. People are so ignorant and dumb, man. All right, next. More HRT. So I've done quite a few now, and I still haven't even had the ammo low warning. How many have we done this, haven't we? So we've done 7. Oh my god, I have a quantum marker for the mission. It's a miracle, dude. Fuck. Hey, that's good to hear, Cam Jam. I hope the move went all right. Normally one on its own. Oh, it's a 400i. Fantastic.
Shields online.
Oh, this will definitely use up some of the ammo. Yeah, near the ground. I gotta be careful.
Destroyed.
I take it back. Never mind.
Shields offline.
That dropped way quicker than I thought it was going to. Nice. Next.
Okay.
Server speaking. Mother of God.
I'm the king of PvP, bitches.
It's true. It is true. I am the king of PvP. Hey, Chitty. How you doing, dude? You're right. Aberdeen.
Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off.
Slow boating another 80 kilometers. Fantastic. Oh, shoot. I closed this. I didn't mean to. I actually want to read the comments on this. Out of date CBT when I was hit. So a couple of months ago, a driver pulled out on me, resulting in a crash where my bike was totaled. Okay, so you were uninsured. Congratulations, you no longer have a motorbike. And you won't get a new one. Again, I repeat my previous statement. I don't understand how people can be so fucking stupid. There's the ballistics low. So I said I thought I could do about 10 missions, and this is my 8th.
Target destroyed. Shields offline.
See if we can actually make it to 10. Oh no, that was 9. Okay. So this is going to be my 10. This one's at the same moon. That's convenient.
Quantum drive is now on.
Hey, Adventure Time. How you doing, dude?
Is now
Good to see you. It has been a while. Which one's it gonna be? This one probably.
okay. Shields online. Target destroyed.
Nice.
Okay. Shields offline.
Fuck.
Shields online. Shields offline. Shields hit.
Nice. Perfecto. So that was 10. How's our rep looking, actually? Like, almost a quarter to go. I am blasting through these so quick. 10 and 50 minutes.
Quantum drive is now off. Quantum drive is now on.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Thank you. No, it's not balked. I forgot to update it. Thank you. What a noob, dude. I'm new to streaming. Give me a break. I love that nobody said anything in 50 minutes. Fuck.
Quantum drive is now off.
I reckon I can get one, maybe two more missions at these ballistics. And the radar still hasn't reset. I'm so confused as to what causes that.
Okay.
This is going to be spicy because they're all on top of each other. Oh, I'm definitely not going to... I'm definitely going to run out of ballistics on this one. Okay. God, the tally's so dumb.
Shields hit. Ballistics dry.
Ah, there it is.
Lock. Lock.
They're landing. Oh, what that NPC is doing. Or that one.
Shields hit. Shields hit. Target destroyed. Target destroyed. Target destroyed. Shields hit. Target destroyed.
Nice. Alright, let's go grab some more ammo and get repaired. That was a good little sortie. Back to Everest. I think, honestly, like... So... Stream's been going for 55 minutes. Realistically, by the time I got to the ship, it was probably like 45 minutes. I think 10 missions in 10 of this type of mission, right? What I mean by this type, like just brain dead, go here, kill this. I think 10 missions and having to go repair in 45 minutes and rearm, I think that's actually a good time. Now, I would prefer, you know, in 45 minutes, I would prefer one just really interesting mission. But 45 minutes between like rearming, repairing, I think is like pretty much on point. Gilly in the Mist. I like that name. That's good. Hey Taco, you're right, dude. That was 10 missions. That was, well, that was either 10 or 11. That was 11. But again, I would rather, it's not about the amount of missions, it's about the timing, right? I think like 45 minutes in between rearming, repairing is good for me. And again, I would rather one just really fun, interesting mission than 10 shitty, boring ones, or 11 shitty, boring ones. Grab the next one. Fingers crossed, hopefully the audio's been fixed in 0.2 as well. I don't have another HRT. Guess we'll just have to go do an MRT and see if one pops up. Oh, there we go. Yeah, about a quarter to go now. So basically like one more hour and we're done. Yeah, as soon as you leave the hangar, the audio comes back.
Landing gear raised.
This is so dumb. Trying to navigate around is a pain in the ass.
Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off.
I want to jump to the moon. Problem is, if I try to jump to the mission marker, it will just send me to nowhere. Dude, we've been fighting the same bug for 10 years, dude. This is why players are pissed off. Holy shit. This is insane.
Is now on. Quantum drive is now off.
Hopefully it's on this side.
Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off.
Fuck you. Alright, next. Oh, I can't jump to that apparently.
Quantum drive is now on. All systems offline. Anvil Aerospace. All systems online.
Oh, that's what it was, because I had to, that's why it resets, because of just powering off the ship to kill the quantum. Gosh, if we could have persistent radar, that would be nice. The funny thing is now I can jump to it, whereas I couldn't jump to it before.
Shields online.
Oh, it's not the one I thought it was. You fuck.
Lock.
Well, those missiles just fucked off. Fantastic.
Shields hit. Okay. Target
Only
destroyed.
glad I'm paying as much as I am for missiles that don't work. Okay, next mission.
Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off. Quantum drive is now on. All systems offline. Anvil Aerospace. All systems online.
If I jump towards this, bring me a little bit closer.
Quantum drive is now on. All systems offline.
Oh, fucking perfect, dude.
Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive
Oh my god, dude. This the fucking quantum bugs, dude. It's fucking insane, man. Again, like... We have all new quantum bugs to pile on top of the quantum bugs we've had for the last 10 years. I love it. I'll just slow boat my way. Hey, Yondo, you're right, dude. I'm not testing PTU now. There's no way this bike has 127 miles. There is no way. What? It's got a clean title. What the fuck? That's mad. These missiles do anything. Yep. What it feels like if it's just if the friggin' server feels like it. Next mission. Rep. We're getting close. Actually, no, this isn't space. Oh, more slow boating. I love these, man. Blows my mind, man. I know this is like probably, I don't know, India or something, but If you're gonna ride a motorbike, why would you be on your phone? Like, it's so dumb. Somewhere in Asia. Like, just holy shit, dude. All you have to do is look at the road. It's the one thing. That's nice. I gotta send this to Zell.
Loading. Shields online. Target destroyed.
Oh man, the NPCs are just, it takes them so long for the AI to kick in when you first arrive that if you just stay in nav mode and get right on top of them before going into SCM, they don't even move before they die, which is it's a shame. All right, next. Almost done. And we'll go to Pyro.
Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off.
Oh, that one's in space. So we're gonna have to slow boat to that one as well.
Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off. Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off.
almost never see Indians. Oh, that does look nice, man. Oh god, I gotta read this. The top comment, you cannot buy it, they aren't selling it. Yeah, Star Citizen isn't a product. That's right. It's not a product that you buy. Hey, Newts. You're right. How you doing? So sore you want to cry? Oh God, do I don't know if... Is this about to become a dirty conversation? I'm so confused.
Shields online. Target destroyed.
Nice. It's a gym. Sorry, I've never been to a gym. I didn't realize that we have these kind of conversations in the gym.
Shields offline. Shields hit.
Nice. Okay, who's rep? Oh, we're almost there. Next.
Okay.
Look, I'm not a youngster anymore. I can't keep up with the times neatly. All right. I'm trying my best.
Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now
Right, whenever anybody talks about cold weather, my knees start to ache, you know?
quantum drive is now on.
I'll have to grab myself another not a monster, Jesus Christ, coffee here in a second.
Quantum drive is now off.
Server? Hello? Oh, God. Oh, we're alive. Okay. Fantastic.
Okay. Okay. Shields online. Shields hit. Shield down. Target destroyed. Shields offline.
Okay. Next mission. I just want to get to the next rank of bounty hunter, and then we're gonna go to. I don't have another one. Then we're gonna go to Pyro. A couple more, and we're done. Gib mission. No, while I wait for another one to pop up, I'm gonna go make myself a coffee. I will be right back.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, pardon me. Alright, let's see if we got another one now. No. Okay, well, fuck you then, Star Citizen. Oh, yes, we do. Okay. Sorry, Chris, my bad. I get very emotional sometimes.
Quantum drive is now off.
Alright, more slow boating. I love it. It's my favorite pastime.
Okay.
Okay.
Shields online. Target destroyed.
Got him.
Shields offline.
Hey, Bite Sky, you're right, dude. I'm doing alright. We're almost done with this level of bounty reps. So once I've finished this off, I'm gonna go to Pyro and see if I can find some players who you know, just doing things. Oh, one more. Maybe one more. How are you doing?
Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off. Quantum drive is now on.
Number 4, I don't think it'll come with a rep wipe. Like, there's no reason why it would. Like, they're not adding any new tech. Right, well, we get to slow boat another 250 kilometers. I love it. Let me try jumping to this first. If my quantum works. Oh my god, it will. Hey Marco, you right, dude?
All systems offline. Inland aerospace. All systems online.
Yeah, but they're not though, White Scar. I mean, maybe they'll, if for 4.0.2, they'll finish the game with 100 systems, but they won't. Like, the whole point of that patch is just to try and stabilize the game. It's not a content patch. Trying to find my damn service manual for the T7, apparently digital, but where? Okay, so if I want a workshop manual for my bike, I can only buy it from BMW, and it only comes on DVD. I don't own an optical drive. What the fuck? They don't even sell it on like thumbstick. It's so dumb. Yeah, it's so dumb, dude. To be honest with you, the only reason I want one is for torque specs, right? It's not like I'm going to be doing valve adjustments myself, not for a long time. At least. So there's... the manual for me isn't really that helpful. Other than torque specs. Like, that would be nice to have. Right now, I'm just, when I undo bolts, I'm like, okay, it feels like this. So when I do it back up again, I'm like, okay, that feels about the same. I'll do. Let me get these ones first.
Target destroyed. Shields hit. Target destroyed.
Oh, parallel. Oh, this is still so tanky. Holy shit.
Target destroyed. Target destroyed.
Nice.
Shields offline.
All right, did we do it? They probably print it onto the DVD like an old LP record. Yeah, probably. Oh, dude, I need to do... Hang on, let me see if the mission is there. No, I need to do one more. That's annoying.
All systems offline.
What? Dude. Man. Shit with flares pisses me off. Like, missiles and flares, honestly, I feel like just need to be removed from the game until they can get this shit actually working. Alright, that is definitely it. Yeah, there we go. Where is the... There it is. Magda. Okay, this one's local as well. Fuck you. Have I stacked flares? I warn you, what I'm about to say is sarcastic. No, I didn't consider that at all, dude. No. Did you not hear the... Like it's firing 6.
Shields offline. Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off.
No, that's bullshit, dude. It's whatever the server feels like in the moment, dude, is how it works. It's the same as when people say to me, so I fire my missiles off and my missiles just fly off. And people say, oh, it's because they're stealth ships. They're not. All NPC ships are running stock ships. They're not putting together some fucking like crazy stealth builds. It's just because it's what the server is doing in the moment.
Ballistics low.
All right. That's it. We unlocked the next level. Let's head back to Everest. Let's have a look. VHRT, fuck yeah.
Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off.
Okay. Again, it's just another example of having to work around shit, Bikes Car, right? It's fucking insane, dude. It's not acceptable. How about we have a working game? Which brings back to my original comment, right? If we have all these bugs with missiles and flares, just fucking disable them, right? Like, holy shit. So it's one less thing we have to work around. Missiles have always been boring and shit, with no thought process put into them whatsoever. And somehow they're even worse now. Because not only are they a fire and forget, but they are so incredibly bugged along with flares. I'm actually going to take out the Gladius. Take Gladius to Pyro. So I assume I'm probably going to run into people in Hornets.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system. Our vehicle has base visited.
Can you tell me what button to salvo? I can't. I use joysticks, dude, with custom keybinds. I assume it's like mouse wheel or something. Somebody in chat might know. All right. To Pyro. I haven't been to Pyro for like a week. Oh, great. Well, here comes 10 minutes of sitting in the hangar and doing nothing. Try again. Oh. Just keep spamming it. Nothing will replace queues, dude. What are you on about? How do you think multiple people will leave a location without queues? There has to be queues. I'm fine with queues. This isn't a queue, this is broken. It puts you in a queue even if there isn't actually another player. I've been in a 32-person queue, dude. Like, but there weren't actually 32 players there. Right? Like, when I take off, I'll look around and there won't be a single player. Yeah, it's a bug. They literally talked about this on Star Citizen Live. The 3-hour Star Citizen Live, they talked about this bug. It's just a bug with the system that doesn't appropriately assign your hangar. I think he said, if I remember correctly, I think the issue is that it only actually uses one physical hangar. Even if there's like 10 hangars there, it only uses one. So when I take off, there might be one player. And that's it. But there will always have to be queues because, like, think about this logically, right? There will always be a finite amount of entrances and exits to a station. It really is as simple as that. So there has to be a queue. But what we need is for this system to not be broken. Well, yeah, I've been spamming Alt N this entire time, by the way. Because the other issue as well is that it doesn't actually always bump you up the queue. Sometimes it'll be like, oh, you're 5th in the queue, and then that's it. It never updates. I'm just sat in a hangar like a lemon when you could actually take off. They should just have a hole in a building with a force field and anyone can enter if they ask to dock. So a queue. You do just understand that you described a queue, right? Anyone can enter if they asked to dock. Like, people still have to queue to get through that hole, all right? So what do you, so you don't want hangars, right? You just want the ship to spawn and despawn in that hole or something, I assume, is your logic? All right, Pyro Gateway. An open port big enough for 5 ships at once. Okay, so yeah, there's five hangars here, dude. There's more than 5 hangars here. And you get teleported instant straight away to your hangar seamlessly from... Yeah, but that's not what this game is supposed to be, dude. If you want that, go play Everspace, right? Or any of the arcade games. That's not what I want. Again, this is like, I feel like a good example of players not understanding and complaining about things because they don't understand how the system is supposed to work when it's bugged, right? Because again, you're complaining about a system, you're complaining about hanger queues when if the bug wasn't there, you wouldn't see the hanger queue. The hanger queue exists. It's the same thing as people complaining about when a new patch has just dropped, right? And they're complaining that for the first like few hours after that patch has dropped, they're complaining that there's a queue to get onto a server. Okay, so you have one of two choices. You either queue to get on the server or the servers crash because of the amount of connections all at once. Like, you have to choose one or the other. You can't have, like, you can't have neither, all right? Just because of the way the technology works, right? No, but MMO amount of players waiting to dock in the space. Yeah, but that's not how it is, dude. I'm not talking about this, like, magical world, like, a million years in the future. I'm talking about the game right now, right? And the fact of the matter is, and again, if you watched the 3-hour Star Citizen Live, you already know this, right? Because Benoit talked about this. The only reason we're seeing the queues right now is because of a bug. So you're complaining about something that we're not supposed to see, and when they fix the bug, the only time you'll ever see it is when there are large amounts of players in one given area. The majority of the time, you won't see it, right? Again, right? The most I've seen in a queue is 32, and that was immediately after a patch had just dropped, right? The majority of the time, I'm seeing 2 in the queue, 3 in the queue, right? And again, the reason that the bug exists is because it's only using one physical hangar when there's actually 6 to 8 or 10 hangars at these stations. So if there's only 2 or 3 people taking off, then you won't see the queue. No, not one ship. Listen to what I'm saying, Vicecar. Holy shit, dude. Okay. I have realized that I'm going to have to use Microsoft Paint to explain what's happening. Okay. So this is a station, right? From the side. The station has all of these hangars, right? And these are a mixture of different size hangars, right? So, a player is supposed to be able to take off and land here. Here, 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 right? What's happening is players can only take off and land from here. Do you see the problem? So, say you have... why can you no longer... they've updated Paint, and you can no longer make the brush bigger. I'm so confused. So say you have 3 players... right, in the queue. Right? So one can go here, one can go here, and one can go here. And then there's no queue, right? But because right now... players can only, because of the bug, only use the one, there is a queue. All right? I understand what you mean, but once we have 10 usable ports to dock and undock from, we get a corp with 100 players come at once. We have a big bottleneck. Yeah, and that's fine, dude. That's fine. I don't see a problem with that. It's the same thing as like in Elite Dangerous. Bearing in mind, there's not supposed to be one size of station, right? There's supposed to be extra large stations, large, medium, small, extra small, right? It's the same as like in Elite Dangerous when you go to an outpost and there's 3 landing pads, right? It's the same as in Star Citizen when you go to a ground outpost and there's 1 pad for repairing. You can't build every single location in the game around, or design every single location that you land at around an org of 30,000 players, right? And go, oh, well, we have to design this around there being 30,000 players here because there might be a battle of 30,000 players in this location. You can't do that, right? Like, if you don't like the fact that the station that you're at, that you're based out of, right, is really busy and there's a queue, like, go think about it for a second, right? If there's like 1,000 players based out of your station, there's 1,000 players all trying to use the ASOP terminal at the same time, you see the problem, right? If there's 1,000 players trying to buy things in the store, you see the problem, right? So if you don't like that, go to a different station. Go to a location where it isn't crazy. Why do you think I don't live in London? Right? Like, I gotta be honest with you, I didn't even want to live in Newport. We just had a really good deal on the house. All right? Hey, Razor, how you doing, man? You're right. I think what you want is a more arcade game, right? So go play a more arcade game. That is not what Star Citizen was ever pitched as, right? I don't want... you know, I want to physically fly into a hangar, right? I don't want to feel like I'm teleporting and being instanced. This is supposed to feel like a universe that you live in. It's not supposed to feel like a theme park like World of Warcraft, for example, right? Just I want as many players as possible will have the time to deal with all that. Look, dude, I've talked about this so much on stream. You can't build a video game around the lowest common denominator. I'm sorry, but if Dave, who works 80 hours a week and has 6 kids, only has 30 minutes a week to play the game, you can't build the game around that person. Right? Like, sorry, no. The game was pitched over 10 years ago, right? There have been some design changes to that since, but I would really like to keep the game as close to what the original pitch was. Because that's what I spent my money on. I will be very, very disappointed if this just turns into another theme park game like World of Warcraft. If they do build the game for the 30 minutes a week, dude, you also lose the ones that actually spend time in the game. I mean, I think you can still build gameplay for those types of people, but those types of people need to set their expectations, right? Like that is the type of person whose gameplay is going to be, okay, I've logged in, I'm in a station, I have 30 minutes, I'll go pick up some litter, right? I know that sounds really boring, or I'll see if I can pick up a maintenance mission in the station to go and replace some fuses or something. Those people can't expect to be taking part in epic battles because, yeah, it actually takes time and organization to do that shit, you know? don't want to go to Monox because frame rate at Monox is crap. I'll go with the Bloom. How much fuel do I have? 60. Let me stop at the station. Again, just to bring it back to the example that you gave, right? You described the system that we already have, but less immersive, right? Because you said, you know, let 6 players at a time go through the whole. Well, so if there's more than 6 players, you still have a queue, right? It's yeah, it's... Let's wait until this bug is fixed before we start complaining about queues. Alright, let's get refueled. I want to have all the risks so that I avoid people as the plague. So you don't want to be around people, so just go further out in space where there aren't many people, alright?
You are clear to launch.
I can't interact with the radar at all. Fantastic. The internet proved that over 1,000 people, guys, were more than happy to queue for a halt. Yeah, true. It's too bad we can't dig into the ground and make a house cave. I mean, that's yeah. I know that that's something that some people want. That's not something that I really care about personally. Oh, thank you for giving me permission to take off. I love it.
You are clear to launch.
Mm-hmm.
You are clear to launch.
All right, let's go to
Thank
Bloom.
you. And please visit again.
All right, back to Reddit. hell, Trump's calling Zelensky a dictator. Like, so fucking, I'm so depressed, man. The world is doomed. See the post on MotoUK about rusty downpipes and forks? We're just like, how about you just clean it? Dude, there were posts like that every single day. Do you see the post about the tire? Like the top comment, I think it was. I was like, yep. Hang on, let me find it. Yeah, this. Like, I expect to see posts like this on, like, from Americans. I'm honestly shocked to see this on the MotoUK subreddit. Hang on, let me have a...
You will respect my authority.
Wow,
Razor
that is
to
borderline
subscribe.
dangerous. Oh, no, not that one. Oh, yeah, here we go. You might want to check those brake pads as well, or do some sort of basic maintenance once in a while. Like, yeah, holy shit, dude. I can't believe somebody would let it get to that. That's somebody that just rides on the motorway, mainly. Probably. Ah, Razor, thank you for the resub, dude. I appreciate you. Holy shit. And the thing that gets me is this person posted this so proudly. Like, why would you post this on the internet? Did you see, were you here when I played this on stream yesterday? Yeah, but I literally just said Rogue, right? I would expect to see that from an American. Pretty much every biker that I know personally would never let their tires get that bad. And here's the thing, right? Like, if you crash in a car because you've got shit tires, that's fine. If you crash on a motorbike because you got shit tires, you wrap yourself around a lamppost and break your spine. All right. Oh, so this is... Oh, dude, this is... So it's a motorbike thief being chased by police. Hang on.
Durham Police, how can I help?
I just wanted to report some dangerous driving. 2 youths on a motorbike. They've got hoodies up, they haven't got helmets on, and are absolutely tearing. They're going to cause an accident.
How this kid thought he was going to get away, or this guy thought he was going to get away from an R1200 on a 125, I have no idea.
Yeah, they want to see my urgent. Go ahead. Yeah, I can see this vehicle which is taking off.
I gotta say, this motorcycle cop, like, holy shit, man. This is really impressive to see.
Traffic is light. It is currently medium risk to see rider doesn't have a helmet. It is one up.
So one rider.
He's still failing to stop. Speed is 80.
He did fuck up, yeah. He, well, you'll see it here in a second. He comes off hard as well.
High risk on the side of the road. And we are Chestnut Street, Town Centre.
Like this, the bike that the motorcycle police officer is riding is, I think it's now R1200 or R1250. It's one of these, right? So these are big bikes, and he's throwing it around like it's nothing. Like, holy shit. Here we go. And there it is. He flies down the road about 100 foot, man. what the fuck, dude? What an absolute moron. But you love to see it. My radar's broken. Fantastic. So now I gotta go back into a station and put my ship away. Fantastic. Love it. Love to see it. Oopsie, yeah. And again, he wasn't wearing a helmet. He split all his head open, like... And he claimed to the motorcycle car. By the way, he crashed next to a police officer that was walking down the road. Like, well, actually, not. He didn't crash next to a police officer. Where he slid to, and he was sat on the road, there was a police officer stood next to him. Which was just convenient. But he said to the police officer, I just bought it. Fucking idiot. Like, they're not gonna find out it's a stolen bike by, you know, running the plate. Fucking hell, dude. The only person... Right, there's 4 people I feel sorry for in this scenario. One is the owner of the motorcycle. Actually, there are quite a lot. All the people who get affected by the insurance premium as a result of that theft and the bike being written off. And the woman with 2 children that almost got hit by him. Which, hang on, if I bring this up again,
Durham Police, how
you'll
can I
see
help?
how you'll see how close it was here. Look at this. Like, absolutely insane, dude. And he got banned from driving for 2 years. And I think he went into a young offenders institution for 1 year. I'm sorry. Like, how is that only 2 years banned from driving? Like, holy shit. Where's the marker? Oh, I'm in a queue, of course. In a queue, let's see if we can spot a player. Nope. No players. Well, that's what I said. Yeah, like he is really lucky he didn't hit one of those posts. He did ding his head on the road pretty hard though. They actually have the interview with the detective after the facts, where they're showing him the footage, and as soon as they showed him the footage of the mother with the kids, he was like, I don't want to see anymore. But he then told the police that them investigating this was a waste of time. Which, like, honestly, I really think that the person's attitude throughout the process should play quite heavily into their sentence. Like, I really feel that should be the case. Like, if they show remorse from very early on, then I do think they should get a slightly lighter sentence. But if the whole time they're being arrogant, fuck them. Teach the fuckers a lesson. And I can guarantee you he would have learned nothing from that. Full moped CBT question. What does full moped mean? Without plates. Wait, I've looked through the Zero to Hero guide. I was just curious to see if I could ride a 125 bike without plates without doing a CBT course. Just turned 50. Originally took a CBT back around 1992. At the time I took full moped test with 2 years and passed in... What does that mean? At the time I took a full moped test in 2 years and passed in 1993. I was riding a 125 cc with L plates. It literally says on your license, dude. It'll say on your license. Taking a look at gov.uk, it states the following: when you do not need to take a CBT, you do not need to take a CBT if you want. Yeah, but it also literally states on the DVLA website what you can and can't ride or drive. I chatted DVLA online. They asked me about my license for Cat P. It says I passed in 1993 and column 12 states code 118. I have no idea what that is. It says that as long as I didn't state 122, I should be okay to buy a 125cc. All you have to do is look on the back of your license. Like, like I can show you my... Yeah, so look at this. So this is my license, right? And it literally shows the different categories. So you can see that I've got a full A license, right? So if he's passed his A1, there would be a date under the A1 row, right? I think it's the A1 that he's talking about that he thinks he's passed. Need an AI bot that automatically responds to these folks and deletes the post every fucking day. I mean, like, I'd rather him know the information, but it's just like... It's just... I don't understand why the question exists when all you need to do is just look at your license. And it literally shows you on the back of your license what you can drive or ride. But again, it also tells you on the DVLA website what you can drive and ride, right? So. I think the thing that just shocks me at that post is the fact that he spoke to the DVLA and they didn't really clear it up. Like, why didn't they just say to him, look at the back of your license? Or why didn't they just look up his... Like, if I was them, I would have just said, can you give me your driving license identification number, right? Or however they call it, right? And then they just look up his license and then tell him what he can... Right. Right. Have a meeting at the job center tomorrow, boys. Wish me luck. Where's... Why do I have no quantum? Oh, because it's... Fuck's sake. Why didn't it clear the route once I arrived at the station? I find that so strange. I don't really want to be flying around in the dark. Love that my bottom two MFDs don't work. Lovely. Or NPCs, yeah. Oh, I think the reason I can't zoom it out is I think by default it's already zoomed all the way out. That's curious on the Gladius. Yeah, all these are NPCs apart from that. Oh, the lighting changed. Holy shit. Alright, there's no one here. Oh. I just spammed 10 missiles. For fuck's sake. That's fucking crazy. Idea what that was. I literally at no point could target a ship. That's fucking wild, dude. Not once could I target that saber. The same thing happened like a week ago, 2 weeks ago. And it was a saber, and at no point could I target them. And I'm all for like having stealth in the game, but at no point, like it. My firm belief is if a ship is within gun range, you should be able to target them. Like, I believe in being able to sneak up on people, but I don't believe in not being able to fight back at all. Oh, I should have set my spawn point over there, balls. gonna go make another drink while I wait for this claim. I'll be right back.
The ASOP vehicle retrieval system. Your insurance claim has been sent.
Okie dokie.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system. Vehicle selected. Stand by. Your vehicle has been please visit us.
Hey Dan, how's it going, dude? I already hope 4.0.2 comes out soon. Apparently they're working on another build for the PTU today. It is crazy, like, how long it's taking them to fix some of these bugs. Like, we're closing on 2 months. So it doesn't default to zoomed out. So it was just zoomed out before. That was weird. Bit worried we won't get too many fixes this year. Yeah. I mean, I'm hopeful that we'll get fixes, but yeah, I don't know how many we're gonna see realistically. Back to Reddit while we wait again. I can watch a YouTube video. Oh, nice. So red then. Apparently this is the map. I pressed F2. Okay. Oh, for fuck's sake, dude. I can't believe that this bug still exists as well. This is so dumb. Dude. I don't know if I got the patience for this. No. Fuck my life, dude. People who do that piss me off, dude.
I'm just gonna go for it.
That looks like somebody intentionally trying to stop her.
Good morning, internet. It is 8 o'clock in the morning, and welcome back to the channel. Welcome here in Ha'il in Saudi Arabia. There are very clear rules in this hotel. Absolutely no smoking. The plan for today is to explore this area. So from Ha'il, where I am now, I'm gonna ride straight into the desert, make a loop, and then I'm gonna try and stay the night somewhere over here. Okay, let's go, because I have a big day ahead of me, but I'm already leaving a little bit later than I actually wanted, because I am on my way, but I still need to have breakfast. They didn't have breakfast here, and it's 470 kilometers for today, including a lot of desert, so I better get going. I also still need to fuel up entirely before I go. At the same time, I don't want to leave without breakfast.
Yeah, I love this scenario, dude. It's so
And
nice.
I found a place here that I ate yesterday.
I'd genuinely
morning.
love to have an Autonaro like this. The problem is they're probably really expensive now.
Making a quick stop, eat something.
Like price of new bike expensive.
Which one was it?
I generally, and this is one of the reasons I want a WR. I just want something that is
It was here.
not necessarily unbreakable, but when it does break, it's easy to fix, right? Which is why she picked this bike.
صباح الخير. شلونك شخبارك? So this is for breakfast. So you sit down in one of these cubicles, and then they put this on the floor, and I am eating full, which is my absolute favorite.
Yeah, I've seen the new
Oh,
DLC.
that was
Yeah.
delicious. I absolutely love full. Full is made of.
I'm not a Suzuki person, but yeah, it does look nice. James is considering getting one. Although I'm going to try and convince him to save to buy it rather than get it on credit, because I think he's been getting screwed basically by buying things on credit. I want to go on adventures like that, but probably with cars. Yeah, I really want to take my bike into. Well, me and James, we want to go down to Turkey. I think is our plan at some point, hopefully in the next year or two. Depends if I can get my work shit in order. No, I don't. Alright, I got enough fuel to get over to Arbitrary, I think, so let me just do that. Make sure I actually set my spawn point this time.
Last time I ate a lot of pho was years ago when I was working with an Egyptian crew. They always ate it for breakfast, so I was always eating with them. There is the teapot roundabout again. Honestly, the coolest roundabout I've ever seen. I love it.
So we used to have a roundabout here in Newport that had this mechanical clock on it. Hang on, let me see if I can find it. Newport clock. Yeah. Oh, actually, no, sorry. So this used to be in the town centre. Now it's on a roundabout. Oh my god. Oh, I forgot about these. Oh, those were cool. They're gone now. Oh, this is really... Super 6 is still there, dude. I think that... Oh, no, they're not there. I think they're in a different part of town now. Oh, my God, dude. I feel so old. These statues are still here outside the hotel. It's so weird. Marks and Spencer. This has got... I tried to save this mural. So me and a bunch of friends, we tried to prevent this from being destroyed. And it's basically a mural. So the Newport is one of the places where democracy was born. And I'm not joking. This was basically one of the places of the last stand of the Chartists. Who were fighting for voting rights. And the hotel that I just mentioned, when the English army came, they took the protesters, they lined them up outside the hotel and shot them all, and there are still bullet holes in the door of the hotel. And yeah, this mural was basically depicting the fight. And this mural is just like a huge part of Newport history. And when they built the new mall, it was supposed to be torn down, but what we were saying was, let us take it down and preserve it and put it in the museum in town. And they were like, oh yeah, okay, we'll come to some sort of agreement. And then I got a phone call one day saying, grab your camera and get to town. They've just turned up to destroy the mural. And I ran to town as they had just started pulling it down. I still have the photographs today. Yeah, we were really fucking angry. I still get upset about it. Like it was just so fucking disrespectful by the council. Like they absolutely shat on us. The town centre looks so different. I mean, it looks the same, but so different at the same time. This is the hospital, and it still looks the same today. It's great. Oh, here's the clock. As a kid, this thing was so cool, man. I fucking loved this thing as a kid. The little gargoyles and shit. 1994 does look so old these days, yeah. Somebody probably filmed this on the little Sony handheld camcorder, you know. I'm pretty sure this was built by an engineer in Newport. I feel like it was a gift. How fucking cool is this, dude? Like, if you were a kid and you saw this, would this not be the coolest shit? And this was just in our town, right? I fucking love this, dude. It's on a roundabout now, but it's not. It doesn't work anymore. So fucking cool. Like, there's so many little details you can't really see because of the quality of the camera. Why don't we have things like this anymore? Because the British government cut all the council budgets. My fucking radar just broke again, dude. Like, we can barely afford to pay our social workers, let alone pay for extravagances like that. Like, to give you an idea of how rough things are right now, my sister, out of her own salary, pays for things like diapers and food for families that the council can't afford to buy them for. The social the social workers can't afford to buy them for. The social workers themselves are using their own money that these families who are desperate, right? Like they've just had babies and they don't have the money to buy food for the babies or buy diapers for the babies. So the social workers themselves buy them stuff. Like, and we're talking about people who don't earn a lot of money. My sister doesn't earn a lot of money, you know? Frames, please. Alright, let me go semi-spawn point. I gotta put the ship away and get it back out, fix the radar. It's not that the world is too big. It's that people have become too selfish, dude. You know, my grandma's funeral, she died when I was 15. My grandma is the person that brought me up. I lived with my grandma and my granddad and my uncle, and from the age of 8 until I was 15, until my nan passed away. And my nan's funeral was like the proudest day of my life. And the church that they held her funeral in, I'm just trapped. Okay, lovely. There has only ever been one funeral service held at that church, and it was my nan's. And the reason they don't do funeral services there, and the whole reason they allowed my nan's was because she was such an important member of the community. Everyone in our town knew who my nan was. My nan was a social worker. And she would always bend over backwards to help people. And it was crazy. The day of the church, like we pulled up outside and there was like 250 people outside. And I remember like it was either my mum or my uncle saying, I wonder if something's wrong. And then the crowd parted. We went in and we realized that every single seat in the church was taken, and like wherever there was space inside the church there were people stood, and the people stood outside the church were stood there because there was no more space in the church, you know. You know, I think back to back then, and we knew all the neighbors, right? And they would help us, we would help them. And even now, like on the street that I live in, my favorite thing about this street is that like I don't know all my neighbors super personally, but a couple of them I've got friendly with, and I at least say hello and they say hello back to me, like all of the neighbors on the street. And I'm under no illusion that, you know, I would help them if they were in trouble, and they would help me if I was in trouble. Like my next door neighbor a couple of weeks ago came to let me know that one of their cars was stolen, and just to keep an eye on my bike, you know. But yeah, I do think that it's not necessarily that the world's gotten too big. It's just like a lot of people are kind of mostly out for watching their own backs rather than looking after their neighbors as well, you know. Newport gets a bad rap. To be fair, Newport is the most dangerous town in the whole of Wales. Where's the city? With 121 crimes per 1,000 people, which is nuts. But at the same time, I was riding through town the other day, or a couple of weeks ago, and as I was driving down the road, I saw an old man fall over, and I didn't even need to stop the bike, dude. the moment he started falling, people were running to help him. You know? Yeah, I've seen videos coming out of London where I've seen people fall over and they can't get up, right? For whatever reason. And people just fucking leave them, dude. Like, what? Although I have seen videos out of London where people like have been amazing as well, so I think it just depends on the moment, you know. Again, like it's you know, whenever I see a motorbike on the side of the road, even if it's like a moped, you know, I pull over and I stop to help. But to be fair, that's most of the biking community. Like most of the biking community will do the same thing. Mainly because as a motorcyclist, you're so vulnerable. Like you understand the danger. Oh my god, are all of these broken? You understand like how vulnerable that person is stuck on the side. They're all broken, dude. But now we have cell phones. Who has the time to talk with someone? No, let me tell you what I think the issue is with... It's not cell phones, it's social media. We are more interested in quantity than quality. Right? In that I think a lot of people have so many connections now that I think the average person talks to so many more people than they used to. And as a result, right? Because I think back to when I was a kid. I think back to like how many friends my parents had, right? And realistically, like my dad worked crazy long hours. And it'd be a case of, you know, my dad worked shifts, days, nights, afternoons, mornings. My mum worked 9 to 5. But at least once every couple of weeks, they would try to have their friends over with their kids, right? And obviously they'd go to work and they'd socialize with people at work. But outside of that, my mum might speak to a friend on the phone once or twice a week. That was about it, right? We'd go on holidays with friends, like vacations with friends. That was nice. Whereas now, like, I try my hardest not to socialize with too many people. I don't like being the person who has, like, hundreds of fucking messages all the time. Like, I don't want to be glued to my phone. And the big reason for that is because when I'm actually in person socializing with people, I don't like socializing with people who are just like this all the time. And I'm talking to them and they're like, yep. 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 Because they're glued to their phone. I fucking hate it. And I don't want to be that person, you know? Yeah, like, I've been on dates with people like that. And the funny thing was, after the first one, I went on a date with a guy and he was like that all the way through the date. And I was like, I'm never going out with this guy again. And then I thought to myself, oh, maybe I was just really boring. And then later on, I just happened to speak to somebody who also went on a date with that person. And they did the same thing to them as well. I was like, oh, okay. I think it was more a them thing than a me thing. You know? Yeah, here's the thing, Alexis. So... You know you have a really strong friendship with someone when you can just sit in a room together and not say anything, right? You're just enjoying each other's company. And like, that's what me and James are like. Like me and James, when James comes over, like we'll chuck on a video, we'll chill. Like when he was here the other day, he shortened another lav mic for me because I was too lazy to do it myself. It's small because of my shaky hands. And like neither of us feel the need to like force conversation. So to a degree, if you see a couple in a restaurant, if they're in a relationship, yeah, like I wouldn't expect them to not be on their phones, right? Because if they live together or they spend a lot of time together, that's fair. But yeah, if it's somebody that I don't really see very often, right? You know, my mum My mum actually used to be really bad for it. Like, I'd be talking to my mum and she'd be on her phone. I'm like, oh, sorry, am I not entertaining you? And she'd just be like, yeah. A bitch. All right, I might be done with Star Citizen for today. I don't have the patience for this bullshit. I just... Maybe once 4.0.2 is out, I'll have more fun, but yeah, this is driving me nuts. I don't know what I want to do though. I might finish watching this video and see what I want to do from there. All right, YouTube. I'm gonna shut off YouTube. I'll be back tomorrow.